Morning guys, Dave, Northeast Edible. Had a couple questions come in recently about transplanting trees a little late in the season. We did a video probably last week about transplanting berries and how that was probably okay. You had a better chance of doing it than trees later in the season. So we're at the end of May. It's actually Memorial Day weekend, and happy Memorial Day, everyone. I found a couple trees, a couple pawpaws that I didn't sell this year, that were kind of in the back of my corner of my basement, in the back corner of my garage. And so just so happens, had that question come up, and I was cleaning out my garage, and I found a couple of seedlings, pawpaw seedlings from last year that I dug last fall. They're still dormant. The good thing about a pawpaw in this particular situation is a pawpaw is a very late late leafing tree. So the pawpaws that are planted around here in New Jersey are just leafing out just now. So probably about a week ago they leafed out. So we're kind of still in the timeline, even though it's been real hot. Today is a 60-degree day. It's rainy. It's kind of the best opportunity that you're going to get to plant something late in the season. So we're at the end of May. I wouldn't plant this if it was, like 80 degrees out like it was yesterday. It was almost 90 yesterday. So I waited till a wet day, a cool day. I'm planting it first thing in the morning, and I'm trying to get it in the ground, kind of where it's still overcast and the sun's not going to beat on it. And right now, if you can take a look, we're kind of in a tree row here. We've got open field on that side and open field on that side, and we're planting this basically in these conditions. Pawpaws are understory trees in nature. We're in an understory. This is the best we're going to do as far as planting late season for this tree. I wouldn't plant it out in the open field. I'm planting it in the tree line for a reason. Hopefully it'll be sheltered a little bit from baking sun. It'll keep some moisture. I'll probably mulch just a little bit. You can see I just kind of dug out a spot in between this brush pile and some other junk. So if you're going to do it, I would suggest planting where it's going to get a decent amount of shade, and take your chances, keep an eye on it, water it kind of regularly if you don't get any rain, and kind of baby it for the first season and then see what happens. This tree will probably be smaller than trees I planted out this year, or trees you're going to plant out at a good time of year. But you know what? If the tree lives, who cares if it's a little bit smaller than what it was, what it could have been? Trees, long-term proposition, they're going to get big no matter what you do, unless you prune them. So Dave, Northeast Edible, if you still have a couple trees that you're looking to plant, or if you can get a super deal on some trees at a nursery or a big box store, take these words into consideration. Don't plant them right out in the middle of an open field where they're just going to bake and get full sun all day. Give them a little protection, give them a little shelter, baby them a little bit, and let them get used to the change in environment, especially this one where I was just in the garage in a cool place for months on end, and now we're throwing it out into what could be a hot place. So Dave, Northeast Edible, transplanting trees late in the season. Keep those questions coming, guys. Subscribe to the email list, northeastediblenursery.com, northeastedible.com. We're kind of in the works of combining those two sites into one, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Have any questions, keep them coming, guys. Thank you. Have a good day.